Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name's Amy. This is Happily Scented Life, where we discuss all things home fragrance, whether that's Scentsy wax, vendor wax. I also cover lifestyle vlogs, budgeting, and weight loss on the channel. So in today's video, we're just going to go over the pre-order, or I should say upcoming pre-order for Lavender and Speckles. Lavender and Speckles is one of my favorite vendors, and I love the way that Beth and Matt do their wax, the blends that they come up with, their customer service, the different types of wax blends that they offer. They do samplers, which is a great way to try a lot of different fragrances. And she has a really good track record with offering samplers and then including those blends on a following pre-order. So if you liked any of those sample blends and want to order more, she usually does a good job with offering them again and things like that. So we're going to go over what is going to be on the pre-order for February 27th. You can access this list either on her Facebook group or you can go right to her website, which is lavenderandspeckles.com. I'll have all that information in the description box in the video so you guys can check that out. The pre-order will open 3 p.m. CT time, and it usually stays open for at least 48 hours. She's really good at letting you know when she might be closing it out. So take your time, look over the list. You don't have to immediately place your order. It's not like a ready to ship where things are going to sell out. All right. So one of my favorite things that Beth does is that she does collections on popular franchises and different things like that. And one that she's known for is Gilmore Girls. She's done it a few years in a row so far. And I think I ordered for the first time during a Gilmore Girls collection. So I am quite familiar with a lot of the blends that are on here. And I have a few custom blends, so I figured, might as well, go over it, let you guys know what I think, my recommendations. That way it can help you out with your shopping list. Okay. So these are the available sizes and formats. Beth has two different wax forms. She has firm and soft parasoy. So the firmer wax is usually offered in the snap bars and the shapes, whereas the softer parasoy is offered in the souffle cups, tubs, and loaves. So you can see the different price points here. They're really affordable price points, and you do get a discount, which I like because there are some vendors that do souffle, tub, and loaf, but they don't offer you a discounted rate on getting the larger size, where Beth does. You can clearly see that you get $1 basically off when you get the 24 count shape bags versus the 6 and 12 count, and then the same thing with the loaf. So I do appreciate that. I prefer, if you guys were wondering, I prefer to order Beth's wax in the firmer. So I usually get the shape bags. They just work better in my home. I don't know if it's because I have an older style home. It's draftier. I don't know. I've tried the softer wax and it does perform, but I just get better throw and better longevity with the firmer wax. But that, again, that's my experience, my home. It might be completely different for you. And then she does have shipping rates, so you can take a look at this on your own. But she does a flat rate of $8 for anything that's $20 or less, and then $10 flat rate for anything that's $99.99 or to $20.01, and then it goes on and on, for that. They do ship to Canada, so for my Canadian subscribers, there is a flat rate of $20 if you're going to buy from Canada. And then she does make a note that you'll be invoiced separately for any additional cost that goes over that $20 flat rate. So just keep that in mind. Okay. And then they do combine orders, but they no longer use a combine code. So if you place multiple orders, Just make sure to use the same email and the same shipping address, and then they'll go ahead and find those and combine them. Or you could always email them too and let them know, hey, I just placed two orders under this email. Turnaround time is going to be up to 8 weeks, with production up to 10 business days for shipping. She's usually good at keeping to her TAT time, and sometimes she's even earlier. And she is extremely good at keeping everyone updated in the Facebook group on production status, pouring, and she's packing it and then she's shipping it out, and she's very, very much communicative when it comes to that. All right, so here's the samplers. So there's not a lot of samplers this time, which I am kind of glad for, because it allows people maybe to focus more on the Gilmore Girls, especially where she only offers it once a year. But let me tell you, there are 2 samplers in the 3 here that I'm extremely interested in. So the first one is a pear sampler. It's a Living Art Fresh Pear sampler. So it's got 8 scents, I believe. Yep. And the first one is Smoked Pear Reserve, Wine Cellar Type Pear Smoked Cedarwood. That sounds really interesting. I'm curious though if the wine cellar type is going to be more of like a mulled wine, or is it more grapey? So if anybody has, familiarity with the wine cellar type oil, or has used it in their own customs, with Beth, let me know your thoughts. Island Paradise is pear, banana, fresh coconut and cotton, and creamy coconut. If anybody knows me, you know I am a coconut hoe and I'm a banana hoe. So just those 2 things alone, and then adding a pear, you have me sold. You sold me. This one, it looks like it's a custom by Hannah M. that Beth is featuring in this sampler. And let me tell you, one of the oils, I had a custom idea when I did my January customs, thinking of this oil. So I'm super excited to see it being offered in this blend, so I can at least try it out and see if it's going to work with the idea that I had. So it's Viridescent, Fresh Pear, Emerald Grove, which consists of vibrant notes of fresh kiwi, crisp greens, banana leaves, with sophisticated hints of soft amber and white musk. And then she added honeydew melon. I think that's going to be such a lovely spring blend, with the dewiness from the honeydew melon, and then those greenery notes from the Emerald Grove oil, and then adding that fresh pear fruit element. I think that's going to be such a fantastic spring blend. Sorry, I had to take a sip of my coffee. Handkerchief, which is actually a Pride and Prejudice sneak peek. So this is going to be offered again in her Pride and Prejudice collection, which she usually does in the springtime. This one has white linen and cashmere, clean and light florals, sweet grace type, and fresh pear. So definitely sounds like another great spring blend. Got a little bit of laundry, cashmere, florals, pear, all of that. Cucumber Pear Mist. Now, I'm excited about this one because I love cucumber and wax. I'm the one that likes Sunburst Bamboo from Scentsy, so this one's right up my alley. Pear, lemon, mint leaf, cucumber, and aquatic notes. Sign me up. Pear at the Fair. This is Carousel, inspired by the Cirque du Soleil perfume, plus pear and raspberry custard tart. That one might be the wild card in the bunch for me, just because raspberry custard tart, I don't know. I'm picky when it comes to raspberry. Pear Pastry Latte is Matt's Breakfast Blend. So if you ever had Matt's Breakfast Blend before, it's that plus pear. So it definitely sounds like it's going to be a good coffee, bakery pear type thing. And then Cashmere Pear Cream. This is cashmere cream, pear, and pistachio glaze. So the only question I have is, the pistachio glaze nutty in its base, or is it the cherry leaning? I would like to know. So if anybody knows, let me know. Either way, I think it's going to be gorgeous, but I always prefer pistachio oil that's cherry leaning, but that's just me. So definitely this is a sampler that I would purchase. There's only one that would be, not in my scent preference choice, which is the Pear at the fair. So definitely sounds like a good sampler. Then this one's the Life Short Talk Fast Espresso sampler. So we have peppermint almond cream latte, which is espresso, sweet cream, iced almond cookies, and peppermint. Sounds good. Hazelnut cookie dough espresso, chocolate chip cookie dough, hazelnut cream, espresso, and sweet and creamy. I love chocolate chip cookie dough, like oil. So this one might not be one that I get in the sampler, but I might write it down as like one to try when I do customs or if it's offered on a different pre-order. And that's a great thing too about the way that Beth offers customs, or the fact that she incorporates blends from previous samplers onto a blend list, is that you can write down those ones that sound intriguing and maybe try them later. You know what I mean? Maple glazed donuts and espresso. Espresso powdered donuts, sweet vanilla cream, Old Town Bake Shop, and maple syrup. That sounds actually pretty good. All right, this one right here, this is the one that I wrote down, customs, because I'm going to want a 12-count shape bag. Cream cheese caramel espresso. Espresso, caramel and maple sauce, cream cheese frosting, campfire marshmallow, and cinnamon sugar donuts. If you've been watching my Lavender and Speckles videos from the beginning, you know I am obsessed with her cinnamon sugar bakery. Any cinnamon sugar bakery that she does, I'm obsessed with. It's always a hit for me. But also her caramel and maple sauce oil. That oil is so good. I've used it in so many different customs. I've ordered it with different blends that have had that oil specifically, and they have never disappointed for me. So this is definitely one that I will be writing down to get later. Cherry on top espresso. Espresso, cherry pie filling, glazed donut, jelly glazed donut, sugar, milk. That's a lot of donuts. That's going to be very sweet confectionery, I think. Apple and vanilla fudge espresso. So we have Mac apple, which her Mac apple oil is so strong. Vanilla butter fudge, cinnamon funnel cake, and espresso. Toasted pistachio birthday cake plus espresso. Toasted pistachio, birthday cake, zucchini bread, vanilla waffle cone, and espresso. So this is definitely a sampler for the coffee and bakery lovers for sure. Now, this is the other sampler that I'm really intrigued by, just because this commodity milk is like everybody's latest obsession. Everybody's been raving about it. So many vendors have been including it in their blends. And the idea of adding it to fresh fruit is like genius. So I really want this sampler. So it's the Sookie and Jackson Fresh Fruit and Cream Commodity Milk sampler. So we have apple Danish and milk, which is commodity milk, warm croissant, apples, and maple syrup. Peach milk, which is peach pie filling, commodity milk, and cinnamon vanilla. Banana bread and milk. If anybody knows, I love her banana nut and bread and buttercream. This one's banana bread, buttery brown sugar, and commodity milk with pie crust. And that was actually a custom from Laura Kay. Strawberry milk, which is another custom from Christopher P., is strawberry pound cake, commodity milk, and vanilla lace. Lemon coconut milk is lemon, citrus, commodity milk, and coconut shortbread. Blueberry milk is blueberry lychee, commodity milk, and sugar milk. I actually have smelled the blueberry lychee sugar milk oil. It's phenomenal, you guys. I'm not even gonna lie. It's phenomenal. So I am super intrigued. It's gonna be like the best creamy blueberry like body care. Like, oh, I cannot wait to smell it. Orangette au latte. That's where 7 years of French gets me absolutely nowhere. Excuse me. Oh, God. Brownie batter, fresh squeezed oranges, and commodity milk. Does anybody think this is going to smell like a Terry's orange chocolate? Like, I really, really think it's going to smell like a Terry's orange chocolate. You know, those smash ones that you get for Christmas? Oh, I really hope it does. And then raspberry milk, which is raspberry custard, commodity milk, and butter pecan. So this sampler really intrigues me. The only two that are questionable, like I said before, raspberry is very picky for me. And then I don't care for the vanilla lace oil. I've smelt it and I just don't care for it. It's not my vibe. But I do love Beth's strawberry pound cake. Why do I have a lisp today? This is so weird. I do like her strawberry pound cake, so that might win over the blend. And then she is offering these blends in single snap bars. So they're the 1.7 ounce snap bars. You can order them individually, so it's not really like a sampler. It's just that you can order them, but these are the only blends that are going to be offered in that snap bar. So she's got strawberry shortcake, which is strawberry pound cake or strawberry shortcake, your choice. So you can actually choose which scent that you want. Huckleberry pie is huckleberry and pie crust. Blueberry muffin is her blueberry muffin. Plum pudding is a red plum baklava. Raspberry tart is the raspberry custard tart oil. Apple dumpling, that was my favorite strawberry shortcake character, by the way, was apple dumpling, is her apple pie. Orange blossom is the orange cotton candy cake. Lemon meringue is lemon pound cake meringue and pie crust. Butter cookie is Danish butter cookies. Cafe au lait is coffee and buttercream. Purple pie man is coconut milk and lavender. And lime chiffon is key lime sugar cookies. And she did give credit to Sarah B for creating and curating these blends. So thank you for that idea, Sarah. That was a really fun idea. Okay, so now here we're getting to the nitty gritty. This is the individual blend list. All the blends mentioned in this list will be available in the 6-count shape bags, the 12-count, the 24-count, and the souffle tubs and loaves, okay? So everything is placed into a category. So she's got it categorized by Gilmore Girl blends, January sampler blends, and she did say that all the sampler blends are being offered in this pre-order. So if you previously in January ordered any of those sampler blends and liked a particular one, now's your chance to get it in a larger size. Then she has a category for spring bakery and then Lavender and Speckles favorites. All right, so these are the Gilmore Girls. I'll let you know if I've ever had any of these before. 1,000 Yellow Daisies, she did have to update this blend due to oil unavailability. So it's citrus and sunflowers, vanilla, sweet lemon, buttercup petals, meringue, and sugar. A Walk Around Town, I've had this one, and it is a really good blend. You do get a lot of the iced almond cookies and the buttercream and the espresso. So it's espresso, buttercream, clove, nutmeg, pumpkin, and iced almond cookies. It's definitely a year-round type of coffee bakery scent. Afternoon Jolt, I've had this one. This is one that is notorious for needing to be doubled, if not triple bagged. It is stronger than a mofo, let me tell you. All you get is coffee. Like when I warmed that, I got no French toast, no honey butter. It was just that freshly brewed coffee. So this one, if you got a 6-count bag, it literally would last you so long because I cut my shapes into halves and then cut that half into another half to put in 2 separate warmers because of it being so strong. So, FYI. Antique Shop. I actually just smelt this one in the round robin, and it was really nice. Old books, warm vanilla sugar, pink sugar, and a hint of fireside marshmallow. Apple Down. Red delicious apples with honey spiced pears, a touch of Tunisian vanilla, and brown sugar. I've never had that one. Autumn Flannel. This one's a good one, you guys. If you like masculine, woodsy autumn blends, this is a good one to get. It's Cozy Autumn Flannel with smoked cedar and Palo Santo. Her Palo Santo is very sweet and warm. And it has a little bit of like a wood like undertone, but the autumn flannel oil is superb in this blend. Like, I would totally recommend autumn flannel. Bake sale, if you like her cinnamon sugar and her pie crust, you can't go wrong. It's cinnamon sugar donuts, fresh baked pie crust, and vanilla bean buttercream. Bed and breakfast. I have yet to try this one. This was originally on my, like, blends that I wanted to try when I did my first ever order with her, and then I ended up crossing it out just to keep it under, like, a certain dollar amount. But bed and breakfast is fresh, strong laundry blended with cactus, musk, sea salt, sage, and mint. So if anybody's tried bed and breakfast, let me know, like, how is that as a blend? Is it like just uber laundry? Does it throw? Does it last? Like, can you just set it and forget it and it lasts a couple of days? Let us know. Bid on a basket. Blackberry jam butter cookies, strawberry jam cupcakes at Tiffany's. I personally don't like cupcakes at Tiffany's oil, so I probably wouldn't like this blend, but her Beth's blackberry and her strawberry is really good. So, Boyfriend's is fierce type blended with vanilla birch and a touch of oud and smoked cedar. Breakfast with Speckles is Coffee House and Speckles birthday cake, which is birthday cake, sugar cookies, pecan waffles, cinnamon, vanilla, and Palo. So unfortunately for me, when I smell and warm breakfast with Speckles, all I get's the Coffee House oil. It's just a coffee blend for me. And it's the coffee oil that really is very, like, pungent, and not in a bad way pungent, but it's just so strong. So if you love coffee, I would say definitely get it, but for me, it's just too much coffee. So, and the fact that I don't get any of the other things when it's warming, any of the other oils. Charming Small Town. Vanilla, sugarcane, cypress, rosemary, sweet mint, dark teakwood, and Palo Santo. I've never had that one. Cherry Diner Pie. Black cherry merlot, spiced cinnamon cake, whipped coconut cake, pie crust, and a hint of maraschino cherry. I think that one would be really good if you like cherry blends. Coffee and Cynicism. Coffee House, the best coffee scent ever. Strawberry pound cake, raspberry jam, and cupcake at Tiffany's. I've never had that one either. Coffee in an IV. Celtic Moon Spice, pumpkin pecan waffles, vanilla cone. All blended with delicious, freshly brewed coffee. I've never had that one either. So this is actually a new blend coming up. Coffee is my friend. Espresso, cashmere cream, yellow cake, and vanilla cashmere EOS type. That's like another, like, viral obsession that people are, like, obsessed with the smell of it. I haven't smelt, like, the actual, like, EOS, like, body lotion to know what vanilla cashmere smells like. But vanilla cashmere is really nice. And blending that with a cashmere cream, it's going to make it so creamy and, like, bougie. And yellow cake is a pretty decadent bakery oil. And then you get espresso. So, sounds like it'll be a good blend. Coffee. This is one of my favorite coffees from her. Strong espresso with the sweetness of buttercream and funnel cake. It's the funnel cake and the buttercream. I think that what makes the difference there. This next one is a new blend, and it's mine. Cookies for the Love and the Dean. It's black cardamom creme oil, butter cookies, molasses, and brown sugar. So yummy. I love it. And I really like Beth's molasses oil, and that's why I chose it when I made this custom. I love her brown sugar, and I love her molasses. And that butter cookie oil is so decadent and rich. And then just adding that black cardamom creme just gives it that complexity and warmth that just makes it so different from just being a straight up bakery scent. Cooper Boom Coffee is a new blend. Coffee and cream, which I've had before and used in customs. It literally just smells like half and half cream and like sweet sugar. Vanilla ice cream, brown sugar, sweetened condensed milk, tonka, and a creamy coconut. That sounds freaking fantastic. This next one is returning, but it is one of my custom blends. I had previously named this New England Girl 2 years ago when I made it. But now it's Corner of Bark and Cheese. So red apples, spiced oat milk, amaretto, coffee house, pumpkin pie spice, and pie crust. So I essentially, when I came up with this blend, I wanted to incorporate everything that encompasses being a New England girl in the fall time. So you got the apples from like the apple orchard, spiced oat milk if you're making like your own like chai teas and stuff like that, amaretto, like a Dunkin' coffee, pumpkin pie, like all of that stuff. And my Mass accent's coming out so bad right now. But all of that like encompassed into one blend is what I wanted. And it was really, really good. DAR meetings, fresh lavender sprigs with an aroma of warm, rich tea steeping beside a fresh slice of cake. Beth's lavender oil is really nice, and a lot of people rave about it. So, yeah, I would try it. Dark Day is Palo Santo with cocoa butter cashmere and dark amber and rosewood. I've had her dark amber and rosewood, and it is like a woody, slightly masculine floral blend. So if you like that type of thing. Dessert sushi is all the things. Jelly glazed donuts, rich white cake, marshmallow fluff, boardwalk taffy, and candy corn buttercream. That just sounds so unique that it makes you want to like see what it smells like. Diner breakfast is blueberry cheesecake blended with pumpkin pecan waffles, cinnamon, white cake, French toast, and maple syrup. That actually sounds really good. That might actually go on my list. I don't know. I have a thing about blueberry cheesecake this year. Like all last year, I loved blueberry cheesecake. And I love pumpkin pecan waffles. And I love Beth's maple syrup and her French toast and her cinnamon and white cake. So you can't go wrong there. Fancy apple tarts. Apple pie blended with fresh apples, cinnamon buns, and pie crust. Fancy Lady perfume, which is Emily, the grandma from Gilmore Girls. Cashmere cream with white tea and Palo Santo. I actually always wanted to try this because I do like Beth's white tea and I like cashmere cream and I like Palo. But I might pass on it this time. French Kiss is midnight pomegranate type with Palo Santo. I'm not sure what that is. Founders Day Punch. It's an updated blend. So raspberry prosecco cookie and champagne toast type with mixed berries. I don't like champagne, and I definitely don't like anything prosecco, so that blend just scares me. Oh, but let me know if anyone's tried Founders Day Punch before. Fresh berries and baked bread. Sweet strawberries, blueberry muffins, marshmallow, and fresh baked bread. Friday night dinner. I had this blend, and I was disappointed in it, you guys, but I think that's just a me thing. So it's sweet cranberry marmalade with honey cornbread and French bourbon. I got more of the French bourbon on warm than I did any honey cornbread or the cranberry marmalade. So it wasn't like, when I think of a marmalade, I think of it being like uber saturated, syrupy, sweet. And I didn't get that with the cranberry. It was more like in the background. And then the honey cornbread, I could barely detect it. So it was mostly like the French bourbon with the cranberry. But again, like I said, it could just be my nose and just a me thing. But that's one that I tried and definitely won't repurchase it just because it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Go Home, which is an updated blend. The blend now features Sauvage, which is Calabrian bergamot, pepper, Szechuan pepper, lavender, vetiver, patchouli, cedarwood, musk, blended with Sugar Cookie Royale and Vanilla Bean Noel. That is really Sauvage with Sugar Cookie and Vanilla Bean. That's interesting. I would have never thought to put those together. Grandpa's Study. Worn leather, suede, rosewood, sweet pipe tobacco, amber, and woodsy oak moss. This is a new blend. It's grown-up milk and cookies. It's commodity milk type with warm sugar cookies and heavy cream. He Can See Her Face. Plumeria, Ocean Air, Beach Marshmallow. This was a blend by Kathy P. I've never had that one before. How Come We Don't Have a Tiki Bar is grape blended with pineapple, and that was a custom from Cody F. This one is a new blend, and apparently it's one of my customs. And I think, I could be wrong. I got to message Beth. I should have messaged her before I made this video, but I completely forgot that this was on here. I think this is my Wicked Cozy custom. So it's I Am Autumn, which is for Richard. It's apple, ripe pears, orange, cinnamon, vanilla, musk, blended with a hint of smoke and a touch of cinnamon bakery. So I'm pretty sure it's my blend that I came up with called Wicked Cozy. And that one had cinnamon, I think it had Donut Shop, Heart and Home, and Cinnamon Embers. So Beth, if you're watching, let me know. I'm also going to post it in the group too and find out. But I'm pretty sure just based on the scent notes. And if that blend was so good, and it actually reminded me of Scentsi's Cozy Fireside, but in a better way, and then add an element of bakery. Another new blend is I Live in Two Worlds. One is a world of books. Sweet en Paris type with Gentleman's Library, custom by Misty L. Another one, which I think came from Alexis's Salty Sea Air sampler, is I'm All In. Salty Sea Air, Rainy Day, Fresh Cut Grass, and Sweet Berries. Then you have Ice Cream Shop, which is ice cream, creamy vanilla, sweet summer scoop, birthday cake, touch of s'mores, and a maraschino cherry to top it off. This is also a new blend. I think it was from Christine's pink sugar sampler. That was last month. If eating cake is wrong, I don't want to be right. Pink sugar, vanilla cupcake swirl, buttercream frosting, and cupcake at Tiffany's. This is also another new blend. I think this was from the Baccarat Rouge sampler. If you're going to throw your life away, he better have a motorcycle, which is Baccarat type and Aventus type. And that was from Amanda H. I have a perfume dupe for Aventus. I get so many freaking compliments when I wear that perfume. No lie. I've gone to the dentist twice now, and the receptionist finally asked me, like, she kept saying, "You smell so good. What is it?" And I kept telling her. And then finally, the last time I went to the dentist, she said, "Can you send me that link to that perfume? Because every time you come here, you leave and the scent is still in the office, and it just smells so good." So this actually might be a really good blend. Jumbo Coffee Morning is coffee house and whipped coconut cake. Lazy Hazy Days is birthday cake with sweet lavender, red delicious, apple, and cotton candy frosting. Like Mother, Like Dog. So this one, it was a custom by Sydney M, and I believe she had named it Sweet Lavender and Citrus, but then Beth put it in the Gilmore Girls Collection last year. This, you guys, I am telling you, if you love citrus, like orangey, tangerine, citrus, you need to get this blend. It's sweet lavender, zesty tangerine, and a hint of marshmallows. By far, it is the best tangerine scent I have ever smelt in my life. That's all you get. that is literally all you get with it is the tangerine. And then you do get a sweet lavender in the background when it's warming. But it is just, oh my gosh, it is such a good scent to like kick off summer with, or even to have like in late spring. And I haven't had that in like over a year, so I definitely want to get like another 6-count bag. This is a new scent called Old Money. It's white and ocean breezes, blend of verdant cypress, tobacco leaf, warm ambergris, and sandalwood. I'm like pronouncing everything wrong in this video. Oh wow. Oi with the poodles. Hot cocoa, sweet and creamy, marshmallow balm, and vanilla frosted grams. This was a custom by Molly M. I've had the marshmallow balm. It's a lighter oil. You have to let it sit a while. But that hot cocoa oil is very strong. People are particularly stupid today. Buy the fireplace type with vanilla chai latte and toasted marshmallow. This was a custom by Dawn H. I don't think I've had that one before. Pink sugar, peonies, and cashmere. This is for Lorelei. So pink peony petals, sandalwood, cashmere sugar, cotton candy, and a pinch of pink sugar. Pretty and Sweet is for Rory. This is soft pink chiffon with cashmere milk and sweet strawberry pound cake. Quite the Hot Tomato is maraschino cherry, sugared cherry crisp, and cotton candy. Custom by Amber H. Santa Cheeseburger. I think a lot of people have talked about this one, like in her group and stuff. It's fresh sugar cookies, cocoa beans, the richest buttercream, vanilla bean noel, marshmallow cream blended with cake batter. She Scares Me. Fresh Macintosh apples, white tea, and a feminine blend of peach and apple blossom on top of coconut milk, jasmine, and hydrangea blossoms. That sounds freaking fantastic. I love, like I said before, her apple oils are always phenomenal. I really like her white tea. And I'm a sucker for anything that has jasmine and coconut milk in it. So it's almost like, it sounds almost like Scentsy's Amazon Rain, but then add a white tea and a Mac apple. That's kind of like what it sounds like. Sleeping with the Zucchinis. Rich zucchini bread blended with red delicious apples, nutmeg and spice, and vanilla butter fudge. Snow is Coming. Sweet mint, creamy vanilla, maple syrup, bourbon, and a hint of roasted pinecone. Her roasted pinecone oil is so good. But I'm not in the mood to warm minty right now, unfortunately. Snowman Contest, the Strawberry Pound Cake, Wicked Vanilla Woods, Roasted Pine Cones, custom by Shannon N. Spring Break Trip. This sounds very summery. Watermelon, Honeydew Melon, and Beach Marshmallow by Kathy P. Sweet Pretzel Bread and Strawberries is salted pretzels blended with sweet white cake, strawberry pound cake, and zucchini bread. Tarts and Freedom. I've had this one and I really like it, and it is on my repurchase list. So it's strawberry pound cake blended with sweet strawberries, blackberries, cotton candy, and pie crust. So don't be scared by the cotton candy. I really didn't pick it up when it was warming. I mostly got the strawberry pound cake, the sweet berries from the blackberry, and then the pie crust. The Big Game. Crackling birch, sweater weather, fresh cut grass, and peppermint. I really don't like crackling birch oil, so I'm probably going to pass on that one. But I do like fresh cut grass and peppermint, so it's a very interesting blend. The Wedding Cakes. Rich, I'm not going to say that word because it disgusts me. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I can't say that word. White cake with hints of silky white chocolate and sweet cream. Frosted almond cookies, the richest buttercream, and bourbon-infused marshmallows. Town Bakery is sugar cookie royale with mac apple and buttercream frosting. We Got Picklegate is lemongrass, coconut, boardwalk marshmallow clouds, and green tea. And then this is a new blend. You Jump, I Jump Jack. Sweet strawberry pina colada blended with vanilla skin type. I have no idea what vanilla skin is. Sounds like it's going to be body care vanilla with sweet strawberry and pina coladas. Zero to talking is volcano type, honeydew, coconut cream, and fizzy pop. That was a blend from KM. So, that is all the Gilmore Girls. Then we're getting on to the January sampler blends. Whoops. So we've got mine first, which is the black cardamom creme sampler. So we have black and velvet chestnuts, which is black cardamom creme, cozy cashmere, chestnuts, and brown sugar. That is like my favorite one from the entire sampler. It's just so bougie, so sophisticated, so creamy. It's just fantastic. Black Cedar Cabin, this is very woodsy. It's like resin with the tree, and then you get that woodsiness from the black cardamom creme oil. It's also got the Fraser Fir, the velvet vanilla, which I'm obsessed with, and the cedarwood amber. Black Clouds is very body care perfume. So you got black cardamom creme, cashmere sugar, and white clouds laundry. Black Lavender Birch smells like a more feminine, sweet, icy lavender version of Blue Sage and Tonka from Scentsy. So Black Lavender and Birch has the black cardamom creme oil, sweet lavender, blue sage, sandalwood, and vanilla birch. Black Oats and Chai kind of just reminds me of just eating like oatmeal, like oatmeal and chai spices with that black cardamom creme. And I think that black cardamom creme oil kind of tones down the crystallized ginger. So it's the black cardamom creme, crystallized ginger, and oatmeal, milk, and honey. Black Sugar Strawberries. If you like Beth's Strawberry Pound Cake, get this one. It's black cardamom creme, strawberry shortcake. Strawberry shortcake is in this blend. Sorry. But either way, her strawberry pound cake and the strawberry shortcake oil is fantastic. Cream cheese frosting and powdered donuts. That powdered donut, I am so glad I went with that instead of like your normal vanilla bakery, like a buttercream or pie crust. It made it so different. Black vanilla fluff. Black cardamom creme, vanilla custard, hazelnut marshmallow fluff. That's a really good one. And is that it? Yes, because the other one was the black molasses cookies. That's right. All right, then Christine's got a couple, for, like I said, from her pink sugar. So she's got Blush and Blue, which is pink sugar and denim. Clouds Over Paris is Sweet on Paris with white tea, white clouds, and laundry from Misty L. Coastal Cashmere is Salty Sea Air, cashmere sugar, coconut sandalwood from Summer. Crimson Rose is a Baccarat, strawberry jam, and a hint of rose bouquet from Amanda. Dainty is Sweet on Paris, sweet lavender, rose water, and ivy type from Misty. Dream Parlor is pink sugar, buttermint, marshmallow clouds, and sweet lavender from Christine. Frosted Rouge is Baccarat with birthday cake and vanilla snowflake. High Tides and Tan Lines is Salty Sea Air, Margarita, and Boom Boom type. That one I'm actually intrigued by. But how limey is the margarita? That's what I want to know. Kiss of Honey is pink sugar, whipped honey, and vanilla. Mer Sucré. See, again, 7 years of French did nothing for me. I know bonjour and I know je m'appelle Amy. That's pretty much it. No, I lied. I know more than that. I just can't. See, the problem is I can't speak French, and I don't know if it's just because my tongue just doesn't want to work with my brain half the time, but I can write it and I can read it better than I can speak it. So maybe doing 7 years of French did me good, but I don't know. What was I on? That one, yeah. Pink sugar, blue sugar, beach marshmallows, and heavy cream type. Then Meet Me at the Louvre, Sweet on Paris, dark rum, patchouli, and peach and coconut milk. That actually sounds really nice. On Island Time is Salty Sea Air, Key Lime, Coconut Milk, Fresh Pineapple Whip. Parisian Stroll is Sweet on Paris with Cozy Cashmere and Yum Bougie Malo type. These are like all perfume types that I have no idea what they smell like, you guys. So I can't even tell you what I think they will smell like because I'm not familiar with any of the perfumes. I'm not even familiar with Sweet on Paris. Like, I have no idea what that blend is. I need to try it one of these days. Let's see. Pine cones in Paris. Sweet on Paris with coastal waters, roasted pine cones, and Delancia Drench. I have smelled Delancia Drench before, and that is very coconut heavy to me, or at least to my nose. Pines and Tides is Salty Sea Air, Driftwood and Sea Salt, Beach Marshmallow, and Roasted Pine Cone. Rouge Noir is Baccarat, Queen of the Night Flower, and Cashmere Plum. Queen of the Night Flower is an extremely strong floral. Very strong floral. So just keep that in mind. Rouge Rock Candy is Baccarat, Vanilla Candy, Rock Sugar type, and Sweetheart Cherry type. Seas of Sleep is Salty Sea Air, Fresh Lavender, Sweet Lavender, Buttermint, Let Them Eat Cake, and Marshmallow Bomb. Seaside Chiffon SSA. Salty Sea Air, Saltwater Taffy, and Pink Chiffon. Sugared Chateau is Pink Sugar, Let 'Em Eat Cake, and Vanilla Birch. Sweet on Blackberry Clouds is Sweet on Paris with Blackberry and Marshmallow Clouds. Sweetheart Pie is Pink Sugar, Blackberry Jam, and Pie Crust. Take Me to the Beach is Salty Sea Air, Beach Marshmallow, Coconut Milk, and Commodity Milk type. Warm Vanilla Sugar and Rouge is Warm Vanilla Sugar blended with Baccarat Rouge. Whispers in Paris is Sweet on Paris, Dark Rose and Labdamon. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk today. Cashmere Sugar. And then Winter Whispers is Pink Sugar, Marshmallow Fireside, and Snowflakes and Cashmere. So, like I said, I only have experience with my sampler. So, I can let you know. I mean, if we go back to my sampler, if I was to recommend, like, top 3, it would definitely be the Black and Velvet Chestnuts. It would be the Black Sugar Strawberries and Black Oats and Chai. And I only say that because the one that I would recommend is already in the individual blend list, that Black Molasses Cookies, which is now called Cookies for the Love and the Dean. So, yeah. But, I mean, all of them are good in their, own, I don't know what word I was trying to go up for. I'm so lost today. It's Sunday morning, you guys. I think I'm just, having a cheer hangover. I think that's what it is. I think that's why I can't talk and why I can't do anything. I think I need more coffee. We're going to take a coffee sip. Hold on. Because we got Spring Bakery, and I do have things to say because I do have experience with some of these blends. Okay. Banana Nut Bread and Buttercream. One of my favorites from Beth, if not in my top 5. Banana Nut Bread with sweet vanilla buttercream. You cannot go wrong with this blend. It is freaking amazing. Beach Marshmallow Cookies. Beach Marshmallow, Marshmallow Clouds, and Sugar Cookie Royale. I have tried this one. It's definitely a fluffier, airier vanilla with the sweet marshmallow, and then you get the beach nights and the sugar cookie. So, all of those lovely things. Berry Picking, I have tried. It is really good. Again, if you love Beth's Blackberry, you cannot go wrong with the Berry Picking. Blackberry Musk, Blackberry Vanilla Bliss, and Palo Santo. Brown Sugar Figs and Marshmallow Buttercream. This is fig, orchid, brown sugar, fluffy marshmallows, and vanilla buttercream. I've had this one. It is on the lighter side for its profile and its throw, but I don't think the brown sugar and fig oil is meant to be a powerhouse. So it's more of a medium on throw and scent strength. But if you like Scentsy's French Kiss, I think you would like the brown sugar and figs and marshmallow buttercream. Cake is strawberry pound cake pumpkin pecan waffles and birthday cake. This one, I am so, and this is why I love Beth so much, because she takes our considerations and our requests and she makes them a dream. I have been screaming for more carrot cake blends. I've been like begging vendors to make them. Melting Memories made one last year after I asked her to do one. And now I see Beth has one. And I am so happy because Scentsy doesn't want to make a carrot cake. It's a missed opportunity at my point, but it's fine because you know what? We'll try the vendor's carrot cake and we'll like it and we'll buy it all, right? Right. So Carrot Cake Crunch is carrot cake with cream cheese, brown sugar, and oatmeal raisin cookies. I am so excited to try this that I know I'm going to like it. And I'm actually debating on just getting a 12-count bag just because I know I'm going to like it. I mean, you can't go wrong. I love her cream cheese. Because it doesn't go sour to my nose. I love the brown sugar. Oatmeal raisin cookies, I love that in fragrance. And then carrot cake. Like, I'm so excited to try this one. Cookie Cat is Palo Frosted Sugar Cookies, Marshmallow Donut Shop, which is just Palo Santo, Vanilla Buttercream, Sugar Cookie Royale, Fireside Marshmallows, and Cinnamon Sugar Donuts. Let's see. Frosted Lemon Pound Cake. I have tried this one before. It's more comparable to Walmart's Better Homes and Gardens Frosted Lemon Bar than it is Scentsy's Lemon Coconut Chiffon. It's a very good lemon bakery, though. But like I said, in comparison, it's more close to the Better Homes and Gardens Frosted Lemon Bars than it is Scentsy's Lemon Coconut Chiffon. So Beth's Frosted Lemon Pound Cake is sweet lemon pound cake with rich buttercream frosting and fresh lemon zest. G's PB&J is peanut butter cookies, raspberry jam, sweet blackberries, marshmallow fluff, and fresh baked bread with a hint of funnel cake. Honey Spiced Pear Cotton Candy Zucchini Bread. Honey Spiced Pear Cotton Candy Zucchini Bread. I mean, it's self-explanatory. Iced blueberry tea is Southern sweet tea with blueberry and a touch of lemon. Lemon coconut blueberry shortbread. Now this one I'm intrigued by. Fresh lemon, creamy coconut, candied blueberry, and shortbread cookies. It's the candied blueberry. I wonder if this is her blueberry sugar oil. Because if it is, I'm pretty sure that's the same one she puts in her blueberry sugar pancakes. And that one is super sweet. So if you have candied blueberry and then you have a creamy coconut with the fresh lemon and the shortbread cookies, I think this is going to be a really great spring bakery. Lemon dipped berries is lemon drop, which is waffle cone, fresh lemon, and creamy vanilla with berry waffle cone. Lilac macaroon is lilac ice almond cookies, vanilla buttercream, and shortbread cookie. Loopy birthday cake is Fruit Loops and birthday cake. Marshmallow cookie dough milkshake is toasted marshmallow, buttercream, salted pretzel, vanilla milkshake, and sugar cookie dough. Orange pineapple cake is coconut shortbread, milk and cookies, vanilla frosting, fresh squeezed oranges, and a hint of pineapple and yellow cake. That actually sounds very intriguing. Paradise Swirl is fresh strawberries, island coconut, cane sugar, and cotton candy. Peppermint sugar cookies. So I would get this if I was ordering winter blends, but because I'm over winter, this wouldn't be one that I would pick up. It's the perfect Christmas cookie blend, sweet peppermint and warm sugar cookies. Pistachio vanilla cream pie. I want this one. But I need to ask, is the pistachio pudding cake cherry leaning or is it nutty based? Creamy vanilla and pie crust, I mean, it's just amazing. But, I mean, it sounds like it's going to be a phenomenal blend. Raspberry jam, raspberry custard, and French toast. Same description as the blend name, so you can't mess that up. Sophisticated pink tea. Sophisticated pink sands and green tea. Speckles birthday cake is birthday cake blended with sugar cookies, pecan waffles, cinnamon, vanilla, and lots of Palo Santo. Strawberry banana cream pie. This is another one that I'm kind of interested in. It's strawberry pound cake banana cream pie, which is very creamy. It's like almost like a banana pudding and pie crust. Strawberry peach parfait is sweet peach cream, fresh picked strawberries, coconut cream pie, and heavy cream. Sugar cookie royale is just sugar cookie royale. Sweet berry rhubarb pie is sweet rhubarb pie, strawberry rhubarb pie with fresh baked pie crust. Sweet lavender buttercream is her sweet lavender with vanilla buttercream frosting. Toasted pistachio confection. Toasted pistachio coconut confection, which coconut confection consists of coconut shortbread, toasted coconut, vanilla coconut, and almond macaron. Ooh, that's a lot of coconut and a lot of almond and pistachio. Upside down pineapple pie. This was in my fall pie sampler. It was the idea of like two individuals that had commented, and Beth's like, do you think we could incorporate this anyway? And I said, yeah, just put their two ideas together. So that's what Beth did. So she did pineapple, confetti cake, pie crust, and brown sugar cinnamon buns. And brown sugar cinnamon buns is like one of my favorite bakeries from her. So yeah, totally. And I still have yet to warm this one. I still have my my sample bag. Vanilla almond croissant, iced almond cookies, warm croissant, and vanilla glaze. So those are all the spring bakery. And then favorites, she's had these in her favorite sampler forever. She even did an updated version and did like favorites 2.0 sampler. But I have had a few in here. So I've had all of these before, except for smoked blackberries. I've not had the smoked blackberries before. But Calm Nights is sweet lavender, icy vanilla woods, and marshmallows, vanilla, sea salt, driftwood, and hint of s'mores. So that's her beach marshmallow. So if you ever see beach marshmallow written in Beth's blends, that's basically beach nights, okay? It's a nice blend. Not one that I would pick up again, but it was nice. Coastal pine cones, however, it'd be one that I repurchase all the time. It's roasted pine cones with lemon, marine air, and sea greens. There is just something special and unique about coastal pine cones. Cotton Candy Laundry, I was actually surprised on how much I liked this one. It is a good laundry blend, but it's like laundry for the summertime with that cotton candy in it. Cozy Barbershop is just a nice, subtle masculine. I like masculine scents that are like in your face, like I can like smell it from the next room. But Cozy Barbershop is just barbershop blended with fireside marshmallow. Donut Shop and Palo is just cinnamon sugar donuts and Palo Santo. It is a hit. It's a favorite from everybody. She has that blended in a lot of different other blends, but this is how you can get it by itself. Mountain Espresso is citrus, cinnamon, blue sage, amber, tonka, cedarwood, and espresso. I mostly get espresso with like an atmospheric note, but it's mostly espresso. Pine cones and beach marshmallow. Roasted pine cones, vanilla birch, and marshmallow. So with this one, I really didn't get much of the beach marshmallow. I mostly got the vanilla birch and the roasted pine cones with it. Smoked blackberries I've never tried before, so it's sweet blackberries with fireside marshmallow and Palo. Strawberry musk, this is one of Alexis's favorites. I don't like it because I don't like icy vanilla woods type. And that's exactly what it is. It's strawberry pound cake with icy vanilla woods. I just don't care for that oil, but everybody loves it. Sugared Violet Beach Marshmallows. It's Delencia Drench with beach marshmallows. That one was good, but it was on the lighter side for me on performance. And then Vanilla Surf is her dupe for Scentsi's Vanilla Waves. So it's creamy vanilla, toasted marshmallow, driftwood, and sea salt with a touch of caramel. In my opinion, it's about 80 to 90% almost similar to Vanilla Waves. It's not an exact dupe, but if you're missing it, it's a good alternative. And that's it, you guys. That's the entire list for Lavender and Speckles. So for me personally, the scents that I have on my list right now that I want to try is the Pistachio Vanilla Cream Pie, the Lemon Coconut Blueberry Shortcake, the Carrot Cake Crunch. Let's see. And then I'm not interested in any of the blends that were in the Pink Sugar, the Baccarat Rouge, or the Salty Sea Air. Like, I can pass on those right now. But Gilmore Girls, I definitely would like to have more autumn flannel. I really, really, really like that one. But she also offers that in the fall a lot. So I think I could pass on it if I needed to save like my money somewhere. I definitely think I could pass just because I know she offers it in the fall. I'm almost considering getting more of the A Walk Around Town Square because I did like that last year when I had it. But to be honest, this commodity milk sampler with the fruit and cream and the pear sampler are basically what I'm the most intrigued by. Like, if I had to pare it down, I would just get the pear sampler and the commodity milk sampler and a 12-count bag of that carrot crunch cake and be good. More than likely, that's probably what will end up happening. I'm still not sure. I still have to kind of look at my wax budget and look and see if I can afford an order. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed my little walkthrough of the blends. We'll continue the conversation over the next couple of days. So in the comments, if you tried any of these blends before, let us know in the comment section, you know, how they worked for you, how the performance is. And since there's so many perfume types on this list and I'm not familiar with them, if you guys could comment if you've had that oil before, whether you've had it with Beth or you've had it with other vendors. I'm just curious on what these types smell like to kind of get an idea of what the blend could smell like based on the other notes that she's, you know, put in the blend. So we'll continue that conversation. Thanks for always liking, commenting, and subscribing. I appreciate all the love and support. And until next time, guys. Bye.